Hi, my name is Tolani. I am a singer, songwriter, and artist, and you're watching The Mix on NdaniTV. Oh, 4 music icons. That is gonna be trying really hard to narrow it down, but I'm just gonna go with the ones that instinctively come because I've been listening to them for a long time. So you know those artists that you listen to when you're young and the ones that actually give you the idea that, you know what, I think I could do this. This is what I want to do. So start off with Sade. Loved her, grew up listening to her. My parents are a fan, and then I became a fan, and yeah, I love Sade. For the longest time, I thought I would be the lead singer of a rock band. So I'm gonna have to say Aerosmith, because most of my teenage angst years were filled with headbanging my mirror, trying to be the next, you know, black female lead singer of an all-female soft rock band. So Aerosmith. Else? I really love Florence and the Machines. I love her stage performance is something that I've been quite shy of, and that I find to be one of my struggles because I'm quite shy. So I have these grand ideas of what I want to do on stage, and that come from Florence and the Machines, and I've seen her live and it was incredible. And so she's my sort of stage performance icon, and the way she's so at ease on stage, and how she just goes really strange places. So Florence and the Machines. And then one more. Oof. I'm gonna go for someone really contemporary. I really love Black at the moment. I love his ability. So all these people have mentioned, some of them make music in a really classical style, which might come a bit more natural to me. And what I mean by that is they use very poetic language, and it's really floral. But I also like what current contemporary music does, which is to use everyday language in a way that hits so hard, and Black does that. So I really am a fan of his. I'm listening to a lot of Black at the moment. I have a lot of passions. I'm a Taurian, so there's so many things I'm passionate about. But to pick a few, I'm really passionate about children. So at university I studied psychology, and if I wasn't doing music, I would be doing that in some way. I'm really passionate about children and the knowledge that little humans are the future leaders, you know, of the world, of our country. So I love kids, and I hope to put actually some of my energies into various causes that have to do with children. What else? I also really like food. They don't really go in the same category, but you know, I love cooking, I love eating, which as a result also means that I have to work out. And so I've also developed a love for boxing, which I do for fitness. Yeah, that's to name a few. I also really love criminal shows, because if I wasn't a child psychologist or a chef, then I would have been a criminal psychologist. Wow. Loads. I always joke that if anyone were to find my iPhone, they would have like my next 2 years worth of music at their fingertips, because you know I have so much music on my iPhone, on my notes. I have full songs. It's funny because there's just some places where it's easier to write. You know, like a lot of times in a car on a long journey, or on a plane, during taxi. Never when I'm in the air, just during the taxi process. So I have a lot of music, and I couldn't possibly put a number, I think, because they are all at different stages as well of being completed. But if you're talking about stuff that's already been produced and stuff that I could probably press play on, probably have about 30. But again, it's about picking the right time. And the music also has a shelf life. It's complicated. Bamilo, wow. I was actually listening to Bamilo the other day, and you know sometimes how after you've had some time away, because I'm doing a new song now, promoting a new song, you hear another song and you're like, wow, this was a jam. And so that process was really very organic and one that I'm proud of, because Ricardo is a fantastic songwriter, so I'm really grateful for the opportunity having worked with him on that. It was very organic for both of us. The song, I think I said this before, probably at Ndani actually, about how it took about 6 hours from top to tail to make. So it's just one of those songs that came very organically and naturally, and Ricardo came in and all of an hour he had his verse. So it was nice. It was a really organic and great process that led to what I think is quite a great song. Maybe Baby is, I love the song. It's like an art, it's really, the other day someone said something that I didn't really think about. One of my good friends was like, that song is like you in song form, which I thought, what? But then when I thought about it, it's very emotive, but fun. It's a bit flowery and a bit, moody and vibey. So it's a song I really enjoyed making. Grew up listening to a lot of R&B. Don't know if you guys remember, there was a time where in Nigeria, any foreign music was just R&B. Everything was R&B. So it was nice to be able to put myself back there and be like, you know what, I want to do something that really is quite a visceral memory for me, R&B, and to be able to create something so beautiful. So Maybe Baby is a song about, I like to think about it as a song about the power of possibility, right? So there's a lot of yes or no's when you meet someone, but nobody really has that long conversation about that moment where somebody goes from being a no, and you're chatting to someone and you're like, wait, it happens in a split second where you're like, this person there could be something really special here. And that's the moment that Maybe Baby is about. It's about trying to capture like literally a split second in a 3-minute song. So yeah. I'm a huge fan of collaboration. I believe in the power of multiple minds coming together to make something great. So there's a lot of them. Two-Face is someone I'm a huge fan of, and of his writing style. Burna, Thames. There's a lot. Internationally, I didn't know how to pronounce his name, but there's this fantastic songwriter called Lauv, L-A-U-V. Somebody that's like top of my list to work with. Yeah, I don't even know where to start, but those are some of the few people I would like to get in the studio with. I'm really bad at this. Let's go. And you can be my maybe, baby. Yeah, that was easy. Give me another one. Love. Oh gosh. Oh wow. That is probably the most used song in all of music. But the only thing I can think of is I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Yeah, let's go with that. Go. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go. Way up high or down low. I go wherever you will go. Pretty, gosh. Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, type I like to meet. Brown skin, you know I love your brown skin. Need some every now and then. Hi, my name is Tolani. I am a singer, songwriter, and artist, and you've just watched The Mix on NdaniTV.